It's Friday, August 22nd, and here are my cories. There's some of them that are growing quite big. There's a big variation in sizes. Some are still tiny, right next to the ones that are obviously growing larger. I think my tank has started to settle in better because I've noticed I pretty much test the water every day to see if I can cut down from doing a daily water change. I've been doing a daily water change of 50% for at least a couple of weeks now, because I've seen little tiny tinges of ammonia in the testing. But the last couple of days, I've noticed that it seems like there's zero ammonia for a longer period of time. So I started yesterday just doing a 50% water change every other day. It doesn't hurt to do it more often, but if I don't have to, I will try to cut it down. So we'll test it later today to see how it is. Yes, I did the water change yesterday around noon. So we'll test it later today and then see if I can keep from doing another water change for at least another day. They're pretty active when I wake them up. Overnight, the lights are totally off. But right now, they're kind of going all over the place. Look at them. You can tell their bodies are thickening further and further back from the head to the tail. Usually, when you first see them, they're basically all head and skinny tail, but now you can see, I think that one, let's see, that guy is one of the largest ones. It's hard to follow them. Here's another large one. Let me try to see if I can find the very largest. The thing is that they're just so quick. I can never keep the camera on just one of them. I've been working down to feeding them only twice a day now. Or maybe 3 times, tiny meals. But I'm thinking it's probably about, 22, 23. About 3.5 weeks right now. They're old, 3.5 weeks old. I'm thinking maybe 4 or 5 weeks. I'll take them all out and put a thin layer of sand on the bottom of the tank. I don't want to do it when they're too tiny, but sand is supposed to be even better for both the cycling of the tank, but also for them to be able to graze and scramble around in. Pretty active right now. There's a wider view so you can kind of see all the activity at once in the tank. I'm so pleased. I haven't had any, so far I've had a total of, from what I could tell, since I began, about 5 that I've found that have died. But the last time I found one that died was at least a week or so ago, so only 5 total out of, I have no idea. When it comes time to me, for me to empty this tank of everything, all the hardscape, so I can catch these guys to put them in a little temporary tub to put the sand in the bottom of the tank. At that point, I'll be able to count them. I'll put them in a bucket, probably the orange bucket, because that way I can count them more easily when I take a photo of them. But I have no idea. Probably at least 50, maybe even more. It's hard to tell because a lot of times they're hiding, and I'm not seeing everybody when I'm seeing them out and about like this.